Hello and welcome back to the Freelanceverse. Thanks for coming back to the channel. Sorry for the lack of videos lately. I've been ill. You probably can still hear it, but I'm on the mend. It's getting better. But I'm just going to film a relatively short video this week, and then I will be back to regular scheduling next week. I wanted to do a freelance snapshot. This is a series where I have a conversation or I get a message based on a topic, and I think that could be a good video. And I had a conversation recently about negotiating. Someone, unfortunately, I forgot your name. It was in a networking event and in an online breakout room. She asked me, or she told me, that she often feels a lot of imposter syndrome when it comes to negotiating with clients. She doesn't really know how to talk to them, how to set her prices. And that's, I think, a great topic that concerns all of us. And I just wanted to talk about this, share a few things that I've learned over the years. One thing that I see a lot in people in my position or in other positions is that they kind of feel inferior. You know, they don't, which is interesting because you are a service provider and you're negotiating with your client, but you feel inferior somehow. It's almost as if you're talking about a job application. You want to, this is your big employer and you want to get a job from them. And that's an interesting dynamic because you would never have that with I don't know, your plumber or your doctor or your insurance or something, right? You're not there as an employer and trying to, negotiate in a way that they are going to work for you as an employee. So one huge point that I also told her is to get out of this inferiority position, to talk to them at eye level, to not be superior to them, but to respect them and they respect you as well. So you are the expert. You should communicate in a way that it's not sounding like, oh, I need you, yeah, I need to work for you, but it's a two-way street. They need you, you need them, you collaborate, and something great can happen. A point of huge importance in negotiations is you need to know what the client needs. You should never sell yourself in a way with a lot of I and me, like I can do this. That's not what the negotiation in this business context should look like. Again, then we would be in a job interview, right? And we don't want that. So what I always try to do is focus on the client's need, focus on what I can help them with, what they need, what if I work for them or if I work with them rather, what's the bottom line? What is actually the result that they can benefit from? So you want to present your value, your proposal in a way that they immediately see, oh, if we actually collaborate with him, it will pay for itself because this and this will grow, the revenue will grow, the impressions will grow, whatever you're working on, the sales will grow. So it's not even a question what he's charging because he's going to be a relatively small piece in this puzzle, and we're going to make much more money. So fair enough, he can charge what he wants, right? That's my mindset going in. In terms of prices, you definitely always need to have a floor, an anchor that is non-negotiable. So you will not go under it because suddenly if they go severely under your anchor and you haven't even thought about what it actually is, and you might just accept it, and later on you think, no, that's actually not feasible, I can't work like that, right? So you have to have definitely a price in mind, and you never know what offer they will give, if they will give a per word offer, a per hour, or per project, right? So you have to have, in different units of measurements, you have to have an anchor where you can't go under. And then you want to, of course, aim high. So your first offer in a negotiation should be relatively high, and then they will probably go relatively low, and you can meet somewhere in the middle. And don't be afraid to offer relatively high, right? If you're already in communication, of course, don't, when someone just asks you for a generic email and says, give us your best rate, you can't really just go in high, right? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm really talking about the negotiation. Interest was already established. You are going to work together. It's just about the conditions. That's when it's a real negotiation back and forth. The other thing is more like a gig economy. You're just, they will get hundreds of emails and they will probably choose the cheapest one. That's not what I'm talking about. I would always suggest to offer packages, to offer different tiers to the clients as well. So if they want, especially nowadays with, everyone is asking, but are you using machine translation? Are you using AI, etc.? So you can offer the client different tiers, right? You can offer them, a basic machine assisted translation for this price, and you can offer a highly premium translation that is human only and that will convert, always think what they want, right? That will convert better than this one. So they actually have the reason why they would pay more for this one. And yeah, I like to offer complete packages with different proofreaders on my side as well, so they get a finished, polished version. And I like to offer different packages as well, different tiers, not different packages. Sorry. Make sure to act confident, talk calmly. Sometimes take a pause. Like pauses or silences are not a bad thing in negotiations, right? It's sometimes better than just always filling the gaps and just committing to something you actually don't want to. So reflect, know your anchor points, know your lines where you don't go under, establish yourself as the expert, listen to the client needs. I would say these are my top tips. And if you can, hop on a video call with them, because it's much easier to negotiate than on email, because like there is a human aspect there that is not to be understated. And in the end, once your negotiation is done and you hang up the phone or you hang up the video call, make sure to write a quick summary in email to just confirm the conditions. If they want to sign a contract, that's the next step. But usually you just, or at least I just summarize everything in an email, so I have it written, and then we can start a collaboration. I hope this was interesting to you. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos about freelancing, languages, and the language industry per se. In November, I'm planning a big interview month. A lot of experts will come on the channel, hopefully share a lot of knowledge with you guys, so you can benefit from their years and decades of experience. So yeah, let's make the last couple of months of the year very, very valuable for you guys. Take care. I see you next Monday. Bye-bye.